Hello, my name is Edwin Jimenez Romero. I am a student at the Polytechnic University of Tlaxcala. My theme is about the people reading and writing. And this way, I will express my views with the following topics focused on the people types on reading and writing. First theme of the presentation, description of image where people are writing and reading. First image. In this image, you can identify how a student or a writer is making a notation in their diary according to what I investigate in the book that they hold their hands. The image also showed that he is a very serious person wearing a black sack, a colored tie, and white shirt, and identifies that he is an intellectual person because he wears glasses. The environment is very robust because it is identified as an office where I can see a central table with a lamp over it and two chairs on the sides. I can also see a picture at the back of the office and the one office door. It is important to mention the objects that appear on the person text because some of them show the character's interest in reading. For example, in the picture, I can see a white cup and a porcelain plate to prevent to drink that has the cup from spilled. I also managed to identify two books, a notebook or diary, and a pen, which the person in the photo used to note down their comments or notes. Second image. This picture shows two particular cases of the type of writing and reading. In this first case, we see a child with a long hair wearing a gray shirt sitting in front of a laptop, which allowed me to identify that we is doing his homework as well as to mention the objects around him show us a telephone, a book cabinet, a large table where the child carries out his homework online. In the second case, a short-haired man with a white shirt has sitting in the front of a laptop, which could be interpreted as the man has carried out a project from his home. It is also important to mention the objects that are in your environment to get analysis of the photo so you can see a table with two chairs in the side, two lamps in the center of the table, a door and the reception room in the background. Finally, two more people are identified in the photographs. In the long-haired lady with a white shirt and floral skirt, a long-haired girl with a white shirt and a black trousers. It is important to mention the objects that are in the image to know the activities that people develop so I can identify that it is a kitchen where there are pots, pans, dishes, spoons, knives, forks, pots, furniture to store fruits. I can also observe a blender, a stove, a coffee maker, a tap, and some flowers. So I conclude that these people are cleaning their kitchen. Why? The boy and the girl are doing their activities. Second theme of the presentation, the photographs show what people reading and writing. Now I will talk about the different kinds of the reading or writing you did when you were younger and the kinds you do now. Types of readings. Types of readings. Reading is a pleasure for millions of people around the world, and it is one of the cognitive skills that has allowed humans to record and understand what has happened before their existence. It is important to note that reading is an activity that can be carried out in different ways and for different purposes. So the main types of reading are 1. Oral reading. Oral reading is what we do when we read aloud. It is common to use it when you are reading something to someone else or when you intend to use sound as a clue or some method to be able to concentrate on the content of the reading. Second, subvocal or silent reading. Silent or subvocal reading is that which is carried out in the silent and interlaced way. We do not produce any sound, although we produce it is mentally. 3. Quick reading. Quick or superficial reading is characterized by being carried out quickly, but without stopping or delving into what has been read. It allows you to get an idea of what we are reading, the idea and perhaps the basic structure. 4. Sequential reading, a reading that is carried out without gates and taking in account and the entire thoughts without pausing to reflect in the path of any of these paragraphs. And 5. Intensive reading, extensive and conscientious reading of the entire text in which every detail has been thoroughly reviewed. Types of writings. The most accepted classification in the phase and the type of writing is that proposed by Ferreiro and Tiborowski in their study. So 5 types of states are determined according to the type of writing. 1. Basic writing stage. It is the stage of scribble drawings or symbols. For them, there is no differentiation or identification between drawings and writing. Second, intermediate basic writing stage. In the pre-syllabic stage, boys and girls are able to reproduce letters by limitation that is by copying something they see even though they don't know what it means. They still don't know that there is a relationship between oral and written speech. 3. Syllabic stage. Children begin to relate the sounds of the lyrics to their graphics, although they usually represent loose lyrics. At the point K begin to understand that there is a correspondence between reading and orally. 4. The syllabic alphabetic stage. And this stage they begin to write some words although skipping letters. They discovered that syllables can be written with vowels and consonants, and so they began to include both types of letter writing, some complete syllables into the words. And finally, 5. Alphabetical stage. And this stage of writing people are already able to write good words according to their sound, although they do not yet have spelling skill, and there are errors of omission or separation of words. Conclusion. Finally, it is important to know that the time is the key to knowledge and learning. An example is the type of reading and writing that all people develop through their growth. So I conclude that the reading and writing are the most important tools in the life, and each has different stages to be applied properly. Thank you, that's all. Have a great day. Greetings.